Hello there, welcome to Gourmet Guide234 Kitchen and to the world of tomatoes. You can't miss this rouge color. Red color, red. Looking so... Sometimes I just feel like just eating it like this. Yes. So it's time to talk about tomatoes. This is Gourmet Guide234 Kitchen. My name is Lydia Eke. Why would you want to eat tomatoes? Or why will I tell you, oh, please eat plenty of tomatoes? Tomatoes is everywhere, yeah. You'll find the small ones, the big ones, depending on the kind of tomatoes, where you are at every point in time. You can find lovely red-looking tomatoes like this. Okay, I'm still here. Okay, so trying to connect Connecticut with New York very soon. But I met this fresh tomatoes. I say, no, I must do some content now. So what do you do with tomatoes? You can eat them fresh. You can cut them and make nice vegetable salad. You can cut them and make sauce. Oh, my African sauce. Imagine me cutting these tomatoes, mixing them with onions and palm oil, just with little pepper, you know, that Cameroon pepper, and then make my nice, what's it called, sauce for yam, sauce for potatoes, for plantain, yeah, or even for rice. That my local rice, that my Ofada rice, that my Abakaliki rice. Oh, you wonder how it will taste. That's the beauty. And then for men, are you trying to fight prostate cancer? Or you want to make sure you prevent, preventive is better than curative, you know. Eat plenty of tomatoes. That's another way to fight, yes, to fight prostate cancer in men. But for the tomatoes, when you cut them, just cook them for a little, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or less than 2 minutes. Yes, that's the best way to eat it for men. Please eat plenty of tomatoes. Once you eat plenty of tomatoes, you can run away from prostate cancer. Now you ask me, Lydia, why should I go for tomatoes? Hold on, I'll tell you. You know, when you look at, we have so many food facts about tomatoes, so many health benefits, so many nutritional value. But let me just give you a little. Tomatoes, they are always red. That's why you find them red. When they are unripe, you can still see them that green, orange color. But once it is ripe, fresh, it's always red. Rouge, by R-O-U-G-E. All right. Tomatoes are over 10,000 varieties. We have different species, different varieties of tomatoes, depending on where you are, depending on which country you find yourself. Tomatoes have, just note it. So if you meet the smaller ones, say, oh, Lydia, these ones are small. You meet the bigger ones. There are over 10,000 varieties of tomatoes. Tomatoes are technically fruits, but many people believe that they are vegetables. Tomatoes, they are technically fruit, yes. The first tomatoes were gold. That's what we're told, according to historical fact, and considered as aphrodisiac, all right? Well, it will interest you to know that right now, China is said to be the largest producer of tomatoes. Although the United States of America is also trying very well. And in different parts of the world, even in my own Nigeria, because I will always tell my own diaspora story. If you come to different parts of the north, even down south, people are growing tomatoes, all right? There are some Guinness Book of World Record tomatoes. Have you heard about that? Don't worry, I'll be back shortly to tell you more. Yeah, this is still Gourmet Guide234 Kitchen. Gourmet is the French word for food, G-O-U-R-M-E-T. Okay, you add Guide 234 and then you add kitchen. And all we do is talk about food and nutrition. It's food journalism, don't forget. Plus solutions journalism. So what we do, we push out contents that you can gain from as you look at your food, and you now begin to see the reason why you should go for your food. I'm still talking about tomatoes, and you know, I tell you and I say that tomatoes will always come red. But don't be surprised if you meet other kinds of tomatoes when you travel to different parts of the world. They can come in the variety of yellow, they can even come as pink, they can come as purple, they can come as bleach colors. Say what? Yes. Oh yeah, you know, you see red tomatoes because that's what we find most times when we travel and go to our food markets, when we get to our supermarkets, when we get to our food markets. But I tell you, if you visit some local farms, you meet different colors as well. Like I told you, 10,000 varieties of tomatoes are available all over the world. I'm sure you are one of those who consider tomatoes to be Oh, these are just vegetables. Tomatoes are fruits. They are technically fruits. Although sometimes we say, oh, these are vegetables. Well, that confusion reportedly arose after the 1890s when the US Supreme Court named a vegetable for taxation purposes. All right. A fruit is defined as the edible part of the plant, you remember, containing seeds and such, tomatoes. Whereas as a vegetable is also a fruit. All right, so I continue my tomato stories. Have you been to space before? Do you know that tomatoes have been to space? How many of you, as you watch, have been to space before? But tomatoes have been to space. Yes, that's right. Tomatoes have traveled to outer space. That is 600,000 tomato seeds went to the International Space Station before being grown in classrooms all over Canada. Well, it was described as part of the tomato sphere. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, and 4 experiments. This experiment happened, according to reports, due to a desire to understand the effect of outer space on seed growth and development. This is agriculture, food and agriculture put together. This is food journalism, of course, and agri-journalism put together. That is from me to you. So like I said, the first tomatoes were gold in color and even considered as aphrodisiac. Yeah, when tomatoes were first introduced to Europe in the 16th century, we were told that they were small, golden, and cherry-sized. And this appearance gave them the name golden apples. That's many years ago. Many European countries took this as an inspiration, all right, and named them with gold names, yeah, such as German gold darper. The French were also convinced that tomatoes were aphrodisiac and named them love apples. But today, we eat them, we relish them. There's hardly any sauce or any stew you and I will prepare without bringing our tomatoes to bear. Okay, so before I move on to other fruits and vegetables, I want us to quickly look at the nutritional value, the health benefit of tomatoes. Okay, don't forget tomatoes offer several potential research-backed benefits. This includes the protection for the brain, the heart, and the gut. All right, this vegetable, if you like call it fruit, is also very good when it comes to vitamin C, when it comes to potassium, when it comes to antioxidants, especially lycopene. Very important. Don't forget this. So that's why I want you to eat plenty of tomatoes. One medium-sized raw tomato packs more than 1 gram of fiber into just 22 calories. You know where I got this from? It's according to the data published by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. And this comes along with potassium, vitamin A, and antioxidant lycopene. Very important. So please, for this reason and more, I want you to eat plenty of tomatoes. Make sure they are part of your everyday meal, especially for young growing children, and of course for adults, for the elderly, for adults, for the men, so that prostrate cancer is pushed far away, especially when you want to do it just with the natural way. Tomatoes have the distinction of being the fruit with the highest water content. You say, Lydia, where did you get this from? Oh, this is according to UCLA Health, which notes that a 94% content of water is attached to tomatoes. And you say, yeah, they are even more hydrating than our watermelon. Don't forget, watermelon too has plenty of water content, fresh ones. Tomatoes can be fresh, okay? You can make them into paste. You can make sauces out of them, depending on what you want. But this is a time to relish tomatoes. Till I come your way again, my name is Lydia India Eke. Don't forget, before I go, tomatoes are abundant, in helping to double up on sun protection. Please eat plenty of tomatoes. I beg you, click on the like button, Remember to subscribe to the Gourmet Guide234 Kitchen YouTube channel, and also remember to drop your comments. Till I come your way again, my name is Lydia AK, saying God bless you. Have a tomato red, beautiful, fresh looking, lovely time.